Hey again, guys. Alex Strauss with the Mindful Walker here. Glad to be back with you. It's been a little while. We've had a busy summer here. I've sent my youngest child off to college. And so it's been busy, and it's been a while since I've been in here. I've missed you guys. I hope you've all had a wonderful summer. I wanted to pop in here quick for a couple of reasons. First of all, some of you may have noticed, and if you're on my list, you would have gotten an email about this, but I'm actually running a class on Thursday, the Thursday, September the 20th, so a week from this Thursday, about writing a book in 2018. Yes, in 2018, before the end of the year. I've had several people, since I published The Mindful Walker a few years ago, ask me questions about how do you write a book? How did you get it done so quickly? For one thing, how do you do it when you have all these other things going on? You have a family and you have businesses and whatever. How did you even find time to write a book? Was it hard to make it into a Kindle book? And how did you know how to do that? And how did you get it printed? I mean, there's just kind of a lot around going about organizing and writing a book, fitting it into your life for one thing, and then figuring out how to, get it out into the world. And so I decided to put together a one-time class about how I did it and just answer questions about it and share some of the best practices that I've learned during my experience and also from others. I took some classes on this myself and I studied it before I published my book. And so this class is just all about sharing it with any of you who are interested in writing your own book. And I know it's really high on the bucket list for a lot of people, but unfortunately, most people never actually get over that hump and go and write the book that they're meant to write. And the wonderful thing about the opportunities that we have now through Kindle publishing and other ebook platforms the whole independent publishing industry is that you don't have to wait. You don't have to be intimidated anymore. You don't have to your book doesn't have to make or break based on the whims of some editor at Random House or Macmillan or whatever. You can absolutely do this yourself. And if you have ideas that you're feeling called to share with the world, I urge you to take a look at this opportunity, see if this class is something for you, and consider joining us on Thursday evening, September 20th, one-time class. I'm not spreading it out over a bunch of weeks because several of you guys have told me fall's a busy time. I don't have time and I don't want to commit to something that I have to do every week. This is a one and done. You show up, we'll spend a couple hours together. I'll give you everything I know. I'll answer your questions. And then you can go off and you can actually get this done and be a published author before the end of 2018. I promise you it's possible. I did it with the Mindful Walker and I can show you how to do it. So that's one thing that I wanted to talk about today. The other thing is, since I published that webpage a couple of days ago, a couple of people have asked me if the color was right on that photo and if, in fact, my hair is fuchsia. And the answer is yeah. Obviously, it is a lovely shade of, some people would say hot pink. I prefer to say like mulled wine or plum or fuchsia, whatever. It is what it appears to be, whatever you call it. And, it was just a fun whim, and I just decided that I wanted something different and new. So, if you hate it, rest assured, I'm sure it won't be with me forever. But anyway, it is with me for now, and I'm kind of liking it. So, and then the third thing is this. I and a lot of people here on the East Coast of the United States, and some of you know that I live here in North Carolina, we are bracing and battening our hatches for what appears to be a pretty major storm heading our way. Now, you guys know that I love my nature. I love my lovely wooded neighborhood here, and I adore my trees. And if you are somebody that is in the path of a storm like this, or really any storm, now or in the future, I want to encourage you to send some love to the trees around you if they're in danger. Okay? And I know that this may sound a little goofy to some of you guys, but stick with me on this. Trees are living entities, right? And we've talked about the fact that we are all connected in this world. We don't even fully understand how that works. I don't pretend to understand it, but I know that there is some underlying force that gives life to me and my body, and it is the same force that gives life to these beautiful trees here in my yard and my neighborhood, and that sustains them and helps them weather the storms as it helps me weather the storms in my life. So today, prior to this storm, in addition to doing things like buying water and batteries, I'm actually going to go into my yard to some of the larger trees in my yard, and I'm going to put my hand on those trees, and I'm going to wish them well. I'm going to send them some love and some energy. I'm going to send gratitude for the shade that they've provided for me and the way they've sheltered me and my home and my family, and hope that in some small way that I can express to these trees in my life, share with them my energy. And you know, who knows what effect this could have. But if it helps a tree standing here in my yard stand stronger, stand taller, and resist falling on my house, you know, what harm could it possibly do? And it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good when I go out and I physically connect with the nature around me. And so whether you've got a storm pending or not for you, I really encourage you to periodically, when you're outside, take some time, put your hand on a tree, send it some love, feel the energy of that tree, because you can feel it. There is an energy field within that tree, and you can feel it and connect with it. And it's a very profound experience to do that. Even if you haven't done it before, it sounds a little weird, it can be a very moving and profound experience. Just simply feeling your own gratitude, your own energy well up inside you, and move through your hands and into the natural world around you. It's a very powerful practice, and I encourage it. And my very best to all of you that are in the path of this storm. I'm right there with you, my friends, and I hope that we will all be back again together via this virtual world within a week or so. In the meantime, if you're interested in writing a book, please do check out that class. I'll put the link below in the comments, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, I'll be back with more about mindfulness, walking, and connection to the natural world very soon. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.